If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: what strategies best combat crippling shyness, introvertedness, and improve public speaking? There are 3 simple techniques for becoming more confident. I have personally tested these strategies on myself and on other people I have coached. Even someone who is extremely shy can turn the situation around and become not just able to speak but enjoy doing it. Find work where you have to talk to people. When you make 1 phone call a month, that phone call is a source of great tension. Make 50 phone calls a day and it just becomes routine. If you have a job where you talk to other humans once a day, you will rarely feel comfortable about talking to strangers. Find a workplace where talking to strangers is part of the job and this will become routine. 2. If you work in a field where people tend to work alone much of the day, perhaps repairing watches, you can compensate by doing some pro bono at Startup Weekend, the Chamber of Commerce, Amnesty, or whatever. Just get out there and talk to people. Look for speaking opportunities. Some people sign up for groups like Toastmasters that exist only for developing speaking skills and provides both advice and opportunity. If you already have some basic speaking skills and just need practice, you might find it more effective to find either work or volunteer opportunities where you have to speak in front of groups of people. What works best in my experience is not to do 1 speech per year but many smaller talks at regular intervals. I recall once pitching an organization at CES and I had to do the same presentation every hour all day long. This sounds boring, but the repeated practice is great for developing both speaking skills and confidence. Learn to work in another language. Perhaps this is less intuitive, but forcing yourself to work in a language you do not know so well can boost confidence. The reason this works is because when you have been struggling to explain something in a second, third, or fourth language, when you fall back on a language you know well, it suddenly seems easy, and this means that you speak with more confidence. I discovered this by chance one day returning to Italy at a time when I was living in France and trying to learn to do workshops in French. Landing at Linate Airport, I jumped into a taxi and started chatting with the driver, much more than I did when I lived there. Later I realized why this happened, and I have learned that other people have similar experiences. But whatever strategy you choose, there is no magic feather that can cure shyness, nerves, and lack of confidence. You overcome them all through experience and practice. Just like student pilots need to build up flying hours, you need to be working on accumulating speaking hours. Look for opportunities and take them. A speaker with 1,000 hours speaking time is going to be more confident than someone who has done so few speeches they can remember them all. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there. I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.